Beaudry.
Thank you, Madam Chairman. I hate to keep belaboring the issue as far as the budget, but I am going to go, I have to go there because, in my opinion, it's the credibility of our administration that's in jeopardy here. And it sounds like they're members of this board, and I'm very frustrated with the members on this board that were here last year that voted for the budget, knowing that the move from the administration to West High School was in that budget, and nobody's speaking up. But Karen, if you can please correct me if I'm wrong. When you went before the alderman, there was a spreadsheet for the move, and on that spreadsheet was debt service. Am I correct? Because that is part of our savings, was the debt service.
That's correct, yeah.
Yes, we provided a 20-year spreadsheet that showed if we were to stay at McGregor Street, what the cost would be, so what our debt service is annually, how much building aid we get against that, the condo fees that we pay, the utilities and the cleaning costs. And then we gave costs if we were to move to West. So basically, that was the debt on the fit-up for the budget that we had at the time, which was $1,338,000.
And correct me again if I'm wrong, but we had three different budgets because of the time frame. And once we knew we had nothing to do with that condo, we set up some a different budget, because I know I have a pack still at home this big. In the next meeting, I wish I would have known this was going to be discussed tonight, because I would have brought it with me, because I know they were all in March, and they were like almost 3 different dates right in a row, because we were changing things, and one went from 200,000 on savings to be determined. And again, Madam Chairman, we have to go with the people that we were dealing with on the aldermanic side. We were dealing with the mayor, and we were dealing with the chairman of the board. And they were well aware that, in that effect, it was them that said, once we give them the keys, we're out of this business. It has nothing to do with this district. So they were well aware that what was going on, and the information that Mr. Francis gave them indicated the debt service is part of our savings. So again, for people to say that this wasn't discussed and we did something, or the administration did something shouldn't have been done, it's irresponsible. I mean, we were before the alderman back in March, and then we came up with other numbers I have in my budget book in June, because once I'm trying to think how the time frame went, but we presented one right after the mayor's budget, I believe. And then you went back again in June with an updated number to be determined for the move. So again, they were well aware of what we were doing, and I don't understand it, and I really don't understand my colleagues on the board that voted for this that is now sitting here silent like this never happened. You know, this happened, and our administration, I have the most respect for Dr. Vargas and Mr. Francis, and they're not going to go to the alderman and say we're going to do something that hasn't been okayed by this board. They've never done it in the 17 years I've been on this board, and I know they won't do it in the future. I have the most respect, especially for Mr. Francis as one of our senior business administrators. She's not going to go there and give numbers to an alderman without the okay of this board. And it's disingenuous for us to accuse the administration for giving false information, basically.
Nobody did that, and
Yes.
stop saying it.
Yes, when you...
Nobody said they gave
Please.
false information.
Excuse me,
so
I have the tape.
No,
I
you
have
know
the
what?
floor.
You don't. I do. Enough. We've had this conversation. We're going to move on. We have, no.
No, Madam
I'm
Chairman.
sorry. No.
He
No.
can't be yelling out.
I'm asking you both to stop. Thank you. We're going to move on. Committeeman Ambrosi.
Thank you, Your Honor. I think there's just two things I wanted to mention. One is that